20 minutes later, the room is filling up. A few technical problems, but by and large, we're looking good. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Good evening, everyone. Is this too loud? A little feedback? Well, isn't feedback appropriate at a dinner? Food? Feedback? Okay, cancel that one. You think that's it? Okay, no more feedback, but there's still plenty of feed. Yes? What? I'm sorry?
The camera. They cannot see in the camera. The camera here. You need to stop this one.
Why?
They cannot see your face.
I'm sorry, I'll move over here.
No, I can see you, but I thought you were filming it.
In the camera, they cannot see your face.
I'm not in the camera?
This part you're missing.
Oh, can you tilt it up? Can you adjust that?
Thank you.
Just drop that lever down.
Okay. There? Oh, okay. Thank you.
Oh, good. I feel better. My head's not being cut off on the Facebook Live. Okay, we're on Facebook Live. Does anybody have a problem with that? Does anybody have a problem? Okay, well then, you're all on Facebook Live, although you're not necessarily in this segment, but we will pan through the group during the evening. Let me introduce myself. I am Jeff Tucker, otherwise known as Vegan Man. Why would I want to be known as Vegan Man? Well, over the years, it seems like every time I made a change in my life, I looked a little deeper into what I believed in, what I was eating, the science of climate change, sustainability, compassion, peace, pollution, world hunger. You get the message? There's like, not 10, but at least 20 major issues that face human beings. And they actually face all the animals too. For purposes of animals, I want to define them as agri-animals that are on this huge animal agriculture business model. It's one of the worst models that human business, that human enterprise has ever come up with. Does anyone know what I'm leading up to here? The animal agriculture business has become one of the world's largest businesses. You know, there's nothing necessarily wrong with business, but what if the business of raising 40 billion animals on confined factory farms and in confined fish ponds and aqua ponds, what if that was the leading cause of pollution, water pollution, air pollution. What if it was the biggest cause of human sickness? Most cancers, heart disease, almost all heart disease comes from animal products. Diabetes. Does anyone know how long the list is of diseases that are related to this? Well, this is the newest group that I have seen in 21 years. So you have a great distinction. I have been associated here for 21 years, and can I see by a show of hands, how many people are here for the first time? Oh my God. Oh my God. That is amazing. Because for 21 years, some people have been coming for 21 years. And they come and look how many new people are here. So this tells me that we're doing something right, because our message is of critical importance to human beings. But as I was saying, it's also extremely important to the 40 billion animals, pigs, cows, chickens, ducks, goats, that are raised for food, and also, what about the trillions of other animals that have been eradicated in the last 30 or 40 years? We're not talking billions, trillions. Do you know that in the last 30, 40 years, it's hard to put an exact time on it, half of the living animals, the living larger creatures, we're not talking microbes, half of the biomass of living creatures have been eradicated, exterminated. Do you know that the oceans are being fished out? Certain species of fish that used to be unlimited. Oh, don't worry. We have 100 fishing vessels and they won't even make a dent in the herring population and the other. But right now, some of those fishing species, the popular ones, they're almost gone. And if you've noticed, the rainforests, where most of the species on land lives, the rainforests are going bye-bye. Okay, how fast are the rainforests going bye-bye? Can you picture a football field? It's bigger than this room, right? Football field, 100 yards? Okay. Every second, a football field is burnt to the ground in the world's rainforests. Okay. Let's just take a break for a second, because every football field size in the rainforest might have 100 trees, 10,000 plants, 10,000 animals, millions of insects and creepy crawlies and seeds and buds and living things. So let's go. 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4, 5, 6. So that's like 10 football fields gone. They burnt it to the ground because hamburger and steak is very much in demand. So if they burn down part of the rainforest, they can bring a cow and graze it there. So let's see, if you were someone who cares about the planet, and you said, well, I could have, let's just say, 50 trees, 10,000 plants, 10,000 animals, and let's say 50 million insects living happily on that piece of rainforest, or we can burn it to the ground and put a cow on there, and then that burger is going to be cheaper than we used to have. 5 cents a pound cheaper. I don't know if you get my drift, but this is not good. So EarthSave has a job, and it's about Earth savers, like you, Carlos. You're definitely one. And I'm going to point to someone over there. You're an Earth saver. The other person over there, would you please be an Earth saver? Pretty please. Pretty please, with carrots and tofu on top. Pretty please. Do something that's really not that hard. If I wanted you to be an environmentalist and to make a difference, I could say, well, look, if you contribute $1 million, we could take that $1 million, give it to the National Resources Defense Council or the Sierra Club, and they could protect, land over here, or they could protect streams, or they could protect animal species all around the world, right? But, and by the way, is anyone ready to drop $1 million tonight? $500,000. Okay, so then we're not going to do that. What we're going to do is use the power of our fork. Now, some people say, I'd rather use the power of the spoon. A fork is kind of like a violent object. Well, it is. It is. You think about it, here is a harmless chicken, cow, pig that it didn't ask to be born into a cruel, cruel system where it's going to live under terrible conditions and then be slaughtered. So what we're doing is encouraging that, or taking our fork and sticking it in something else. Tomato, carrot, a potato, plant foods. It comes down to that. Use your fork over here to stab into animals, or use it over here to eat plants, which are our natural food. I rest my case. Thank you. Good night. Have a great day. Yes? It's too loud. Help her. Luckily, there are people who know more about adjusting this than me.
I'm going to introduce something else.
Okay,
Start
great.
now. So
It's
I'm
time
going
for
to
our
talk-
food
yes,
demo.
Yes.
Okay, well, that was our Save 101, and we are about to have our food demo, which I'm going to give you the other mic, if I can.
Yes, I can.
Be right back. Testing.
Hello, can you hear me? Is that fine, the microphone or not?
Need more?
Hello, hello, hello. It's better? It's better. I don't want it to be too loud. Yes, all right. My name is Stella Windwalker. There are a lot of new people. Thank you for coming. I am Chef Stella. I have been living a vegan lifestyle for 13 years, and this one has become my passion. I prepare a lot of raw dishes. I studied many programs. My last program is that I prepare chef, okay, personal chef. We have Carlos here, who is the first graduated. He graduated from my program very successfully. He knows how to prepare food for himself, his family, and also as a personal chef. I started this live food demo series like a year and a half, and it has been very successful. And there. That's why you have to tell me. There is better. All right. So I started this series of live food demo for people, to encourage people to eat a little bit more of the live food. And every month we have different chefs and different people who can do a demo, a live food demo. Fermented food is very, very important. Today we have with us, we have Samira Moraga. She started her own business with her children because she wanted to have good products for herself with no GMOs and natural products. So her business, and I think that you can at each table we place some of her information. The business is called the Monkey's Banana. She makes kombucha, she makes other fermented food, and she sells her product at the Coconut Grove Farmers Market every Saturday. This is where you can find her. Or else, I know that there aren't enough of this, but then we can give you more information. Her business is www.themonkeysbananas.com. I have the pleasure to introduce Samira Moraga.
Can you hear me? Yeah. Hi. I started this venture, as Estela said, because I was tired of the chemicals and the pesticides and the GMOs, and I really wanted to give my family an alternative, a healthier alternative. So many people are hooked on soda. Instead of drinking soda, you can make your own carbonated, natural, organic beverage. And it tastes even better than soda, and it doesn't have any of the side effects or any of the chemicals. Today, for this purpose, we're going to be speaking about water kefir. Some people call it kefir, tibikos. It's been around for 100 years. And what it is it's a fermented, it's like a SCOBY, which is similar to kombucha, except in this case, they're grains. They look like water, they look like little soft water crystals. And what you do is you add organic sugar and filtered, purified water. You let it ferment for 24 to 48 hours. Excuse me. And you end up with a fermented water. Then you take, let's say, lemon balm, which is good as a digestive for your nerves, to relax you. They say it's an elixir for long life. Lemon balm, you add it to that water that you just fermented. You leave it for another 2 days. You strain it, and now you have lemon balm water kefir, which it tastes amazing. You can make cinnamon, which we have samples here that you can all try. And another one would be elderberry. Elderberry has incredible properties. It's been proven that it's effective against the H1N1 flu. And your body is receiving all the beneficial bacteria that it needs, all the probiotics, to expel the bad bacteria, create better bacteria where you're able to assimilate the B vitamins, the D vitamins from the sun, so that it could, so your body can absorb it, and then you won't be deficient. Many people in Florida, the sunny state, are deficient in vitamin D because they don't have beneficial bacteria in their gut flora. I don't know what else. I'm such a bad speaker. So I also had a coconut kefir, but unfortunately it broke on the way here. And that would be another way as an alternative to drinking cow milk. You can drink nut milks. You could drink coconut. You could drink hemp. You could drink almond, cashew. There's so many different nut milks that you can make, and you ferment them. And from fermenting them, you're getting that probiotic benefit. And again, it's not an animal-based product. And so, I don't know if the benefits. The benefits are the probiotics. The benefits, you're expelling all the bad bacteria. You're building up your gut flora with beneficial bacteria, and you're able to detoxify yourself, and it tastes really good.
So now they're going to sample.
Yeah. Whoever would like to come and sample,
What is this?
I can't remember. I think it's
How many days it takes?
it's only 24 to 48 hours to ferment to make the first fermentation, and another 24 to 48 hours to make the make the second fermentation. Is it coming out?
What is this? What is this?
I don't know what this one is, so let's just leave this one down here. Yes.
Yes.
This one is
Just bring your cup.
this one is lemon balm.
Just bring
No,
your
this one is
cup.
lemon balm. This one is
And
yeah,
have
this one
only
is
2 ounces.
Sorry.
Then if you like it,
This is
then
lemon balm, elderberry, mint. We have cinnamon. The cinnamon actually tastes like, in my opinion, like apple pie. Yes. Yes.
Zamira.
Zamira.
She also sells this one, then practically at the end, if
Yes.
somebody wants,
Absolutely.
you have some jars like this.
Okay, the way you make it, you have the grains, which are the probiotic they're symbiotic cultures of bacteria that are encompassed in these white, clear, see-through granules. And
Or the one who want to taste,
no, what you do is
sample,
on my website there's a
come
link
here.
that has kombucha camp on it, and you can get all your samples there. How do you like it? Yes, they are. This one, what happened is this one, when the other one broke, the sample only enough, so it tastes a little different, but it's not cold. Thank you. Did you try the cinnamon? Oh, well, when you're done,
So there is the cinnamon, the elderberry.
so what you do is you take this. You have the grains. It's not really a grain, but you call them grains to distinguish. Right. They look like water crystals. They look like, but you call them grains. So what you do is you take the grains, you add organic sugar, and you add purified water. You could. You could, absolutely. And then you add it to purified water. And then after 24 to 48 hours, it will ferment. Then you make a second fermentation, another 2 days, 24 to 48 hours, with the flavoring of your choice. It could be cinnamon, it could be, oh, absolutely. All of the citrus are always wonderful. The lemon balm, lemongrass, I also use essential oils in them. You want to have that benefit. Lemon is very good, especially when you want it to pound. And oh yes, of course, absolutely. You can mix ginger with turmeric. You can make orange. You can use any of these spices. What you do is, when you make the first one, this is an amazing elderberry. After you make the first one, you remove the grains and you put them on the side. Mint, elderberry, and lemon balm. Then you remove the grains, and then you continue the process, and then you it's a win-win financially, it's a win-win health-wise. And definitely, as long as you take care of the grains, because they are living microorganisms, you can have them for years and years. How much you have to drink? No, because I'm constantly making them. This is what my children drink every day. Instead of soda. They also drink kombucha, like the sour. I have the mother culture, so when I eat, then I usually have red. That's another fermentation. Was that clear? Okay.
This is cinnamon.
Water pepper. Some people, this is another name that people call it. They call it Tibicos, TV, water crystals, California bees, Tibetan sea bees, African bees. These are many different. These are on the table. And then, would you like this one? Oh, you're welcome. Yes, Roberta. I think I can myself.
Always start with this very, very then she has an empty glass that is lemon balm and mint. Jennifer, main speaker coming out.
Well, I do have the tripod. That's a separate thing you can buy. But actually, I might be able to use my little purple alien thing right on there because it scrolls around whatever.
Yeah, but in some respects, that's easy. That makes sure it's at level. It's perfect. It's nice. Not tripod.
Anyone else want to try? Yes. So happy that this is una enzima. No, después no, antes. Este es enzima. Este es el berry. ¿Cuál es el Y entonces ella también tiene para vender.
Yo voy a probar el verde, ustedes tienen otro sabor para que prueben directo.
Ahí está el website de ella, ¿no es cierto? Claro, también está el proceso y ahí está. Y es sumamente bueno.